We really doing it. Ooh, we really doing it. We are really doing this. Okay. All right. Hey guys, this is Live It, Love It, Be It with Ayana Abakah. Whoo! This is my first podcast, guys. First. First, first podcast by myself. Solo dolo. Um, so let's just get started. Um, if you're new here, introducing myself, my name is Ayana Abakah, and I am a 37, almost 38-year-old mom of two girls, and I have been married for 13 years this year. My husband and I just celebrated an anniversary, and yeah, I am a stay-at-home mom. I am a homeschool mom. I am a retired hairstylist. I have a short hair blog, vlog, YouTube channel, and whatnot called The Hair Razor. So a lot of you may know me from there. A lot of you may have met me there. Um, I've been doing that for over 10 years. It's been a long, beautiful, interesting, fun, not so fun journey, but I'm excited because we have some new great things coming with the hair razor. And then also, I have a hair brand, well, a beauty brand, called Short, Relaxed, and Happy. So that's a little bit about me. Why am I here? Whew. So, I have notes. I have notes. Ooh, I have notes, guys, because I came correct. So, I actually had no intention on doing a podcast. Be for real. However, I had no intention on doing a podcast because I don't know. I never thought about doing a podcast by myself. I was a part of a podcast with other women. Awesome, amazing. Had so much fun, but I never thought about doing one by myself. However, in the midst of me having a YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel, Ayana Abakah. If you're watching it on the YouTube channel, hey, thank you. Um, I have my own YouTube channel. So with that, I have done like mom chats and just different conversations, just straight to camera. But in content creation and I guess knowing, different things, one of the biggest things that they tell you, like the Gary V's and so many other people, is to repurpose your content. And I was like, okay, I was gonna do a mom chat because this week life was lifing, the children were childrening, and I was like, I'm gonna do a mom chat. I'm gonna talk about my week. It was just so much going on, and but then I was sitting there at my desk, and God was really talking to me, and He was like, repurpose that content. The audio of that content can go on a podcast. And I was like, a podcast? Like, I never thought about doing a podcast. Although, if you are a OG hair razor follower, you know that Live It, Love It, Be It was, because I don't really use it as much anymore. Live It, Love It, Be It was the tagline for the hair razor. So when you went on my blog, it said TheHaiRazor.com, Live It, Love It, Be It, Beauty. And I have notes and notebooks from years ago where I've always wanted to do something else with Live It, Love It, Be It. Um, I don't think I've ever mentioned it as a podcast in the notes, but I did have it as where I wanted to have live conversations through YouTube and all of that. Because honestly, I didn't really think about podcasting till a few years ago when I was on another podcast, when I started another podcast. So, and that was what, 2018? No, 2019. So before that, I didn't really think about podcasts, but Live It, Love It, Be It, that name, I've been thinking about doing stuff with that since way before that. And I always thought it was just going to be on video with YouTube. But here we are. God, He be flipping some things up. So I got the mic because um, we be having stuff like we have mics, we have roadcasters, we have all those things. So we're always prepared. So here I am. So it wasn't any excuse of, oh God, I don't have the equipment. I do. But so yeah, that's how I ended up here. And I'm excited. I'm actually excited about this journey. I'm excited about where it will go. Um, I'm excited because it's like a personal diary or a personal journal, where an audio journal where I can share my thoughts. I can share who I am. I can share all these things concerning motherhood, concerning marriage. I've been married 13 years and it's been a beautiful journey. Creeping up on 40. Like I said, I'm 37. I will be 38 in a few days. Literally a few days, I will be 38. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I feel good. But it's like, man, 38. I think because I don't feel 38. Yeah, I don't feel 38 until it becomes physical. The knees, the bending down, the little aches and pains where you're like, okay, where did this come from? All those things. That's when I feel 38, but mentally I still feel really young, in my 20s, thriving and fun. But I enjoy being in my 30s. I'll tell you that. I enjoy being 37, about to be 38. I will say, and we'll get into that, especially what caused the whole launch of this podcast is me wanting to just lay it all out about my children. It's very different being 38 with, or about to be 38 with two kids, 5 and under. So yeah, so I'm excited about talking about all those things and just sharing my thoughts and going from there. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty of why we're here for this first episode. I had a week. I had a week of a week of a week of a week of a week. Um, I haven't had one of these weeks in a while. But I'm understanding that my children are transitioning and I'm also transitioning, and I feel like we're all clashing at the same time. And it was very interesting. Today was a better day because I prayed and I talked to God. Well, first of all, I set my day every single day, especially this week. I set my day, right? And yeah, I set my day. Sorry, guys, I heard like a noise. I set my day every single day. And especially this week, I got up and I prayed, especially after the first day was such a challenge. Well, the weekend was a challenge. And then, so I was like, okay, especially we're going into a new month. Let me set my intentions. Let me pray. Let me speak over my days. We're going to do this. I had these different things set up, for me and the girls. All those different types of things, especially when it came to homeschool. We have a structure of how we do things. However, it did not go as planned. And I am I guess I have an A-type personality where I like things to go a certain way. And because it didn't go a certain way, it was very frustrating for me. It was very frustrating, especially when you're dealing with kids. And I understand all those things. However, it was just a lot. I'm dealing with a 5-year-old who is very smart and very smart with that mouth. Whoo! Very smart with that mouth. And then I'm also dealing with a 2-year-old who she is very expressive as well. When my 5-year-old was 2, I didn't feel like I had so much, or I got so much attitude from her. Um, so experiencing this for the first time in a way with my 2-year-old, it's like people like to call it terrible twos. I hate calling it terrible twos because I don't want to call my child terrible. Um, but however, I experiencing this, I didn't experience it the first time. I didn't experience those type of twos the first time. Um, I so this time around, it's like, wait a minute, what is going on? Like my first, she was so cool, so chill. We had our little challenges, all of that. But also, I realized that at this age, she was in school. And now that we have transitioned into homeschool, I have two of them at home by myself. So I guess me experiencing certain things for the first time is like, and then experiencing it with the three of us together all day. It's interesting. It's really interesting. And it was to the verge of tears this week. I'll be completely honest because we're going to be honest on this podcast. It was very much to the place of tears. Um, it's crazy because I didn't cry until my husband came home because I was able to we have a really good relationship when it comes to communication, and he's literally that person that I can talk to. And so when he came home, I was laying in bed and he came and sat next to me and just checked on me, and I just let it all out. And I was just like, honestly, it's just very frustrating. I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm like, okay, Lord, I prayed this morning and I set my day. And okay, what's going on? I thought we trying to do something here. And honestly, the cry was very good to let it all out. For me, when I cry, it's like a release. So that really worked. And we just went from there. Um, then when I woke up this morning, I was like, all right, we're going to set our day again. And I asked God to really show me how to navigate the day, how to talk to the girls, how to structure the day, how to just everything, like literally everything. I was like, Lord, hands are up. I give up. Show me what to do because, yeah. And I feel like the day went better. It went better communication wise. It went better when it came to how I communicated, especially to my 5-year-old, and her understanding. Because I feel like when I literally detail things out for her, like, hey, this is what we're doing. These are the things that I expect. And we go from there. She's very smart. She knows. So, and then I give her the opportunity to communicate back. We go from there. Um, and I didn't have to raise my voice. I don't think I raised my voice at all today. I was stern in how I talked, but I didn't have to raise my voice. So that was good because I felt like I was raising my voice a little bit too much this week, and I didn't like it. I was just like, I don't want to raise my voice at you. I don't want to. I always laugh because, gentle parenting and blah blah blah. But it's the memes where they're like, gentle parenting ain't working for me. It's like my kids don't react to anything but yelling. And sometimes, just being honest with my 5-year-old, that's what it feels like. But I'm like, I don't want to yell at you. Like, I don't feel like we should have that type of communication because I don't like being yelled at, and I know you don't either. So, you know, let's work. Let's work together. So yeah. But it was interesting. It was very interesting. And I'm really this weekend we are taking a trip as a family, and I want to take that opportunity for us to, just spend that close precious time together, disconnected from everything else, bonding, and they're going to celebrate my birthday with me and go from there. And I know that every day won't be perfect. However, I want it to be better. And I know that I might have a week like how I had and all of that, but I do want it to be better. And I'm just really asking God to show me just, his wisdom every single day when it comes to raising these kids. I remember it was like a few years ago, it was in the pandemic. I put up a video of my then 3-year old. Um, I was pregnant with my second, and my first, she was dancing and just running all over the house and all of that. And I put up a video, and it's like, this is what happens, or, having a child later in your 30s. And somebody was like, why did you have kids so late then? Like, basically, like, why did you have kids so late? If you're not going to be patient with them. And I'm like, it was very much the opportunity to be petty, but I was also good because if you're new here and you don't know my story, my husband and I did have struggles with conceiving for years. When we first got married, we didn't want any children right away, and we just honestly assumed that, hey, when we're ready, we're just gonna pop these kids out, and it literally took us 3 years to conceive our first daughter. Um, and that I didn't have her until I'll be 38. Yeah. So I had her way into my 30s. So, and then having another one, so that was interesting. And so now 2 years away from 40 with two little kids. Woo! You're seeing your friends that graduated from high school with you. Some are single, some are just getting married, some have children my age, and then some have kids that are graduating from high school or already graduated from high school. And you're like, oh, I'm sitting here dealing with a toddler. And so just really asking God for his wisdom every single day. And because it's a journey. It's very much a journey. But yeah, um, those are my thoughts. This is the first podcast episode. Here we are. Um, if you have anything that you want me to talk about, any topic ideas, any of that, email me at hello@ayanaabakah.com. Um, yeah, this is so different. But yeah, email me. I'm like I said, it's my personal journal, so I'll be sharing my thoughts about so many different things. I love talking about literally everything. I love talking about pop culture. I love talking about trending topics. I love talking about my own little thoughts on things. I can think a little different. I like talking about nerdy stuff. You can see in the background my Legos. I love Legos. I'm a little nerd. I will sit in bed and I will play with my Legos or build, and I will watch Marvel. We've literally watched all the Marvel shows, all the Marvel movies. I'm that kind of girl. Yeah. So we're just gonna chat. This is cool. So yeah, email me at hello@ayanaabakah.com. That is HELLO at AYANAABAKAH.com. Also follow me on social media. On Instagram, it is I am Ayana Abakah. On Instagram, follow my YouTube channel at Ayana Abakah on YouTube. I use TikTok a little bit. Yeah, Ayana Abakah on TikTok. Yeah, all the things. Just Google me. Google me. Trust me, I'll come up. Ayana Abakah. Google me. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for growing with me if you've been here since the beginning when it came to the hair razor. When I was in my parents in my parents' house in my room with the purple background doing my first video, and then doing my videos in the salon, and then just growing and evolving. And then I got married, and then we started doing vlogs. And then just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is cool. This is scary. This is fun. This is exciting. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I will talk to you guys soon.